am Rosario Flores. I am the owner and founder of Slice and Diced, and we are a boutique charcuterie business. So a little bit about me. My name is Rosario Flores. I go by Rosie, and I was born and raised here in North Carolina, actually right next door in Sampson County. I've lived there all my life, really. I have always had a passion for art. In school, I was very artistic, but I didn't know I could cook, really. I didn't come till later on. So I always say cooking is a lot of work, but with charcuterie, it's like you subtract the cooking, you still have something so beautiful and it's delicious. So that's where I found my passion for charcuterie. And with our company, we want to take the struggle away from hosts that have a hard time, hosting anything, any kind of party, gathering. It's always really stressful to present something or bring something, appealing, or just figuring out what to feed, your guests. So we want to take that stress away from our host, and we also plan to solve here in our location. Visual appeal in a lot of catering is not something that we see. It's not beautiful. It's yummy, but it's not beautiful. So that's one thing with charcuterie that really we elevate that appearance. And another one would be the generic platters. I know y'all have all seen them at Food Lion and Walmart. They're there, but you can't really pick. You can't really pick. You just get what you get. And so also too, charcuterie is healthy. I'm sure you guys know it's actually really healthy. So it is another option for our diet restricted consumers. So our solutions would be, of course, to eliminate that guesswork for our event planners, anybody that really has to have that, whether it be at work or business, anything like that. And we can fully customize for events, gatherings, and celebrations. So birthdays, we just did a bunch of teacher appreciation cups for local schools. So that was really cool. And then also too, the variety that we provide with charcuterie. So our guests are not so limited to, something like heavy and just a whole meal, 3-course, 5-course meal. And we also bring the aesthetic and elegant experience to your event. And our target market would be our event planners, venue owners, real estate agents, when they're doing like, open houses and stuff, business meetings and functions, of course. I haven't done any yet, but I do plan to. And also for our food enthusiasts, right now we have pop-ups. We've been getting booked for pop-ups. And one of the first things I always hear is like, oh my God, like we'd really love to have you, because there's not really a lot for, people that, oh, I don't like the pizza or the hot dog. So it's been really nice to see people excited about us coming to their events. So that's pretty cool. And then of course, the healthy people that want to have a healthy snack. I actually took some charcuterie cups to a ball game and the parents loved it. So it was nice. And of course, our social media influencers, you always got those people, snap eats first. So those would be our target market, of course, not limited to. And our competitive landscape. So with charcuterie, we have the traditional catering, which is, let's just, for instance, Smithfield's or whatever around here, that offer the full service, but they lack that visual appeal. It's not really as elevating or as aesthetic as charcuterie. And of course, the prepared platters, that's where, the variety and the lack of quality, and it's sitting there for so long, you don't know how fresh it is. And, well, like I said, you can't, you pay and you get what you get. That's it. You don't really have much of a choice. And I'm not sure that we have many here. We probably have some on Facebook Market. I'm not sure if people do charcuterie, but I do have my permit, and I do have my food serve safe manager. I am certified, so we provide that safety. There's a lot that goes into this, so it gives my clients and people around that peace of mind. Like, hey, you know, it's not getting prepared in her house with her dogs running all around and stuff. So that is our competitive landscape. Our sales channels would be events and gatherings, baby showers, weddings, anything like that, corporate events. Our vendor pop-ups is probably our most popular. I actually have one to run to today in downtown Clinton, so I've been really excited about that. And we plan to start a charcuterie Lux Picnics, so we're gonna kick that off sometime this month coming up. We're gonna put on a whole show, you know, bougie picnic with charcuterie. And of course, individual orders. We have had a numerous amount of individual orders, you know, people that know charcuterie, they want to get to customize their own little board. So it's been really good. That's another one. And we're hoping that we can get more in with people starting to know, you know, what charcuterie is, what it tastes like, what the cheeses are, and really just getting people to try different things that they aren't used to trying. I have some pictures of the things I've made. All these are my charcuterie boxes. This is an individual one. So we've got some goat cheese, manchego cheese, crackers, salami, prosciutto, pickles, some fresh fruit, and we have some honey and some raspberries and some crunch. Here's another board. As the slides go, these are pretty much from when I started to most recent, so I feel like they've gotten so much better. And our marketing activities would consist of the local presence in our community. We are working closely with groups that are, there's a group in Clinton, where I'm from, that is trying to, you know, get the crowd and the community more involved. So they've been a big part of, you know, what I've been doing too. They've invited me to a couple of things, and I'm so grateful. So local presence is a strong one for me, pop-ups and collaborations. Digital marketing. Our Facebook has really taken off. If y'all want to take the time to go look at Slice and Dice on Facebook, it's pretty awesome. I've had so much support from people, and I am so thankful. And we plan to do product-based promos, seasonal, maybe like boxes, subscriptions and stuff like that, for people to just, you know, get something every now and then, and they can try something new, not be scared of it. And of course, word of mouth, a referral program. So what I want to start doing is a punch card for every time people buy a box. You know, at the 5th one, they'll get a free one, just to show my appreciation to all my customers. I forecast for the month, so when I made this, I wasn't actually operating yet, and I'm so happy to say that we've literally hit all these numbers. So it's been amazing with all the support and exposure we've gotten. We've managed to hit all of our goals, and we plan to, you know, keep going. Some of our milestones, that's beautiful me right there with our fridge. That is my merchandise fridge that we bought to be able to attend pop-up events. So because we have to keep it food safe, we take this with us. That's where we keep our boxes cool. We keep our lemonades in there and all that stuff. It keeps it food safe, so it's safe to serve. Some of our milestones, we established our LLC back in February, and it's been a long time coming, but I'm so thankful for all the help that I've gotten here from James Sprunt, the local health department. They've been great. It has been a long time, but I'm so glad we did things the right way. And we got insured. So February 17th, we obtained our health permit. May 5th and May 10th, we had our first vendor pop-up. Believe it or not, I booked that first vendor pop-up before I had my food permit, but God was with us. And we plan to launch our website. I actually just had some pictures done here in the kitchen. So we plan to launch our website soon, so people can, you know, stay in touch, look at our customer reviews, maybe get excited about trying something new with our customer reviews. So team and key roles. So for now, it's just me and my fiance, and of course my family. So I'm in charge of all the creating the boxes. I guess I have the eye for that. And booking, attending events, and of course being the face of. And my fiance will handle the setup. And of course, my family and friends and community, they have supported me tremendously through that, because oh, okay. Oh my goodness, that was so fun.